Yes.
So if you could have chosen, you could have taken up the role.
If people give you a job, if people give you a job,
Yes.
you don't refuse.
You take it up.
If people give you a job and you refuse, you cannot ask for another job they give you. Watakuambia we gave you that. But what I wanted, I didn't want to go myself to hear that people have said, so niende kuambia governor atinipatie kiti ati watu wamesema. I didn't want to do that.
Yes.
I wanted if the people gave me the job, the people will take me themselves and give conditions. Because you see, if you go without the conditions, you give to the conditions of the owner, at the end of the day, you just work the same way like the way the deputy governor who was there worked. You heard him complaining about the problems he went through. So if I could go the same way that you go lobbying for the job, it could have brought me those kind of problems. So if the people wanted me to have that job and Arad said yes, and the people took me, I could have taken the job, because you cannot let down the people
who have stood
with you. And what we need is the electorate. We don't pick ourselves as leaders.
Sure.
It is the people who elect us.
The wrangles in Kisii County right now, since last year, it has been since the election of 2022, you have had young leaders, including the governor and some other members of parliament, in wrangles now and then. What do you think is the problem, madam?
What I should say, the elections of 2022, Kisii County were very special.
Okay.
Whereby we elected very many young people. For the 9 seats of MP, 7 are young people, 2 are elderly. For the seats of the county, the woman rep is a young person, the governor is a young person, the deputy governor and the senator are the only elderly people. And when we expected these people are young, because they are digital, they are vibrant, to do very well.
Yes.
We are shocked by what we are seeing. Many of them are giving a very bad example, because people are thinking now, is this the way? But what it has taught us a lesson that next time that we pick leaders, we will have a mix of these leaders.
Okay.
We'll have the elderly, we'll have the women, we'll have the men, we'll have the youth, so that we can have a balanced leadership. So the wrangles these people have had are wrangles that they have created for themselves, because these wrangles are simply, I can call it utoto. That is what I call it. Because why will these people fight? Because kila mtu akona kazi yake. The MPs have their jobs to do. The senator has his job to do. The woman rep has his job to do. If I can say that there have been wrangles, let the people stand up clean, like the senator stood out very clean and said where his problem was. He came out and told the people what it was.
Yes.
These other fightings between Osoro and Arati, according to me, I don't see why they fight. Because the thing is, kila mtu anataka kuonyesha ukubwa, and we are not interested in kuonyesha ukubwa. The chief whip, who is Osoro, let him do his best as a chief whip, and then from there is promoted from there. Let him leave the governor to be. Let the governor also do his best. We are there to judge and we are there to ask questions. We have also seen MCAs who are taking people to go for a go slow against an MP, and we start wondering, they are not seeing the logs in their own eyes. They are seeing the specks in other people's eyes. So we were saying kila mtu afanye kazi yake. Kama kila mtu angekuwa anafanya kazi yake. What they should do. This fighting, mimi nasema ni utoto. The fighting ndio nasema. What I'm calling utoto is the fighting. Yes, you are an MP and you feel the governor is not doing well. Or you are a governor and you see the MP is not doing his role well. All you need to do is to pick out the issues and talk about them. Yes. It is not the business of fighting. Where does fighting come from? Fighting, physical fighting, is really madness. And we've not had that from before. But the thing is, the governor is known to be a man who understands about fighting. I remember one day I went to a meeting where they were opening the Orange House. That time I was a member of Orange.
Oh, you've been an ODM member?
I was an ODM member then. And when Rat stood that time, he was in the member of Dagoretti, he said, he's the owner of goons. If he's given time, he can collect even 4,000 from Kawangware. I was there. So I was shocked. So from that time, when he had to come and look for the seat of governor, I wondered, is this the man that is going to look for the seat of governor in Kisii? So he has gotten used to that kind of dealing from Nairobi. So he came feeling like he should have his own goons. So these others have their own goons. So when the goons meet from different camps, they fight, just like what happened in Momachoge yesterday. It was very wrong, because the thing is, the MP who provoked all this, it was okay. There was tension from the beginning, from the arrangements, even before provocation came up. So why will you do that? Because the thing is, why will you carry people to one club for you? Why will you carry people? You have your bodyguards. You are an elected leader. You have your bodyguards. Why are you bringing other people? And they go there, speak sense, and the crowd will clap for you.
Exactly.
So this business of kila mtu aende na watu wake. In fact, if we do that kind of campaign where everybody goes na watu wake, that's what I'm calling new thought. At the end of the day, people will fight, and our people are the ones who lose.
Sure.
So I am asking all the leaders, kila mtu afanye kazi yake, and if you have anything to ask about another person, ask it in a good way, in a sober way. Some of us have been asking questions. We question the MPs, the way they do their jobs. We question the governor, the way he does his job. We question the MCAs, the way many of them are not doing oversight. Yet, they don't fight us. It is because we raise the issues in a manner that does not attract violence.
Now, currently people are rating Kisii County as one of the poorly performing counties. Who do you think is the major person to blame for the development, for the lack of development in Kisii County?
I want to say that I believe in this theory that says that the face or the performance of an institution is by the principal of that institution or the CEO of that institution.
Okay.
So the person who takes the full responsibility of performance of Kisii County is the governor. Okay. So when it's not performing, then the governor is not performing. Starting from this point of returning money to the exchequer. If you are returning money to the exchequer, then that means the functions, that money that could have done it, are not being done.
Sure.
So that is failing. So the governor takes full responsibility. In fact, even the rankings, nobody ranks the CECs, nobody ranks the MCAs, they rank the governor. Yes. So since the ranking is the governor, Arati should know that Kisii County we cannot accept with 47 out of 47. And if we go that way, at the end of the day, we are going to fail. And the problem with our governor, he picks on petty issues. Somebody says this, somebody wants to fight me, somebody brought this. So he concentrates on those things and leaves the major issues that are called the issues of doing development and giving service delivery to the people of Kisii County. I want to advise the governor to ensure that he carries his load along. As he is fighting, those who are fighting him because he has to retaliate, he should at the same time work for the people of Kisii County. For us, 2027, we are going to look at his scorecard on what he has done for us. And that is what is going to return him. These cries of whether he has been, somebody's fighting him, somebody's doing what, those are non-issues. And they will not take him anywhere, and he should take that to the bank.